What's up, everyone? We hope you've been well. Today is Saturday, and Tracy and I are at the Southeast Adventure Vehicle Expo. This year, we actually get to be in the show thanks to our lovely host, Jon Birkmire of the Florida Adventure Trail. He has invited the YouTubers that he had out to pre-release the trail. So you've got us, Sunshine State Vikings, you've got Baptism Overland, the Overlandaroos and Adventure with Dannon, as well as Jon Birkmire here with his company, Sunshine State Adventure Co. This is an awesome opportunity, great cause to be able to represent and help support the Florida Adventure Trail. It's a trail that we all thoroughly enjoyed partaking in ourselves. Now, today is Saturday. I mentioned that. The show is actually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I wanted to start this video yesterday, but yesterday was actually an incredibly crazy day out here. The show went well. We had a great response of people coming to visit the booth. However, there were 20 to 30 mile-an-hour winds, and it was just wrecking our booth over here. We've had tents crumpled down. We eventually had to just take all the tents down. It was definitely a crazy day, but the entire setup is back up again this morning, Saturday morning. This is what we've got. We've got Baptism Overland's Jeep right here. His setup is there. Then you've got the Jeep Gladiator with the Overlandaroos and their setup. Then we have tents set up. We're all selling merch here. The Florida Adventure Trail is selling merch, and they're running a promo code for the weekend with a discount for the trail. We're all just trying to help share about the trail and make sure we can get to talk with everybody about it and share our experiences because it was just definitely such a great trail to partake in, and we've had a huge response about the Florida Adventure Trail. And we've got Jon Birkmire's Nissan Xterra back there. We are checking stuff out there. We've got a tent set up with some other merch, and we've got a TV going, playing all of our videos, as well as the gazebo tent. If you remember this is our 3-dog system back here. That gazebo was actually one of the only things holding strong all day yesterday. Everybody, all of the vendors around here got to see that gazebo just hanging tight through all of the winds, just knocking everybody's tents down. And I'm not gonna lie, that thing has impressed the heck out of everybody here. We didn't even know that it was gonna be able to hold up to that much. But inside the booth here, we've got a pretty cool little merch setup. If I can get you back down in here, we've got shirts, hats all over the place. We've got stickers, patches, and more shirts back over here. Just a really cool display setup so everybody can grab their swag of, favorite YouTubers or whatever. And the Florida Adventure Trail, Jon's got these awesome Sunshine State Adventure Co. and Florida Adventure Trail shirts that we're selling. But today is shaping out to be an awesome day. We're looking at just a little bit of rain. I'm gonna try to throw up a time lapse because I don't want to spend too much time behind the camera for this event. But Tracy and I still wanted to share this adventure with you guys because this one is personally really cool for us. This is our first time at a show, and this has just been an awesome opportunity to be able to be invited to have our rig parked up at the show. We've got our truck back there. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna throw up a time lapse and just see how the day goes. Maybe show you some stuff later on. See ya. Well, what an awesome day. It is now 5:30. The show has wound down. We had an absolutely amazing day today, getting to talk to hundreds and hundreds of people about the Florida Adventure Trail. I would say that the booth was just an absolute success. There is so much interest in this trail here. And the amount of people that stopped Tracy and I personally to tell us that they love watching our channel, what it means to them, just the amount of people that we got to talk to that are viewers of the channel is just absolutely humbling. If you're watching this, we thank you so much for stopping us and saying your kind words. But we just absolutely love what we're doing here with the channel, just getting to share our adventures with all of you. We got to poke around for a couple hours, Tracy and I. We didn't spend the entire time at the booth, so if we missed you, we're sorry. But we did get to pick up something that we were looking at very much, a 4-tire inflation system from F.A.T. Also, we're looking for a fridge setup, but unfortunately, the Diamondback setup that we have is too short to fit, like, say, a Dometic fridge freezer type deal. So we're still trying to figure out what we want to do to progress from going from a cooler to a freezer. But just seriously overwhelming the amount of people that we got to talk to here at the Florida Adventure Trail booth and the amount of people that are interested in this trail. It's just absolutely awesome. We're going to wind all down for tonight. Asia from Baptism Overland's cooking us dinner. We're going to hang out around the fire. And then tomorrow, Sunday, the last day of the show, we're expecting to have a good turnout as well. And we're really looking forward to seeing everybody that shows up for Sunday. But for tonight, you guys have a good night. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It is Sunday, day 3 of the Southeastern Adventure Vehicle. Everybody here is starting to get up, making coffee, getting ready for the day. We'll be starting to set up the booth here in just a little bit. But it seems like we've got all the guys over here. We're all watching Asia and his wife Jess. They're looking like they're whipping up a fantastic breakfast over here on their Blackstone.
Do you eat Spam?
I eat everything.
Have you ever had Spam? Spam fried rice.
I believe I've had Spam. I belive I might have had. I have not had Spam fried rice.
Countries, it's an
but 100%, there's nothing that you cannot put in front of me that I won't eat.
Well, come and try this though, because then
We will.
This is what I make for.
I'm excited to try out the Spam fried rice breakfast coming up here. But for today, we're going to want to just kind of hang out, I think, real quick before the actual show gets going. What I want to do is just kind of give each of the guys that we're camping with just a moment of time to just pitch their channel and their rigs, and just to be able to show you guys who these awesome people are that we're getting to camp with. This has been an absolutely awesome group. Asia with Baptism Overland, Brad and his wife Kaylin with Overland DeRue's, the whole DeRue family. Then of course you've got Jon Birkmire with Sunshine State Adventure Co. Then you've got our truck here, and then our all of our good friend Dane back here in the Range Rover. It's just an excellent group of guys, and just awesome families coming out here to help put this together, and we're all really enjoying being with each other. And I think it would be an awesome thing to be able to spotlight them just a little bit for the day. But we're all wanting to take it easy, do our thing here at the Florida Adventure Trail booth, and get to talk to as many more people as we can for the day. All right, well, it's been a great morning here so far. We've all just gotten to have a little bit of fried rice and Spam here, courtesy of Asia with Baptism Overland. Before I head over, grab another cup of coffee, I wanted to pass things off to him, let him tell you about who he is and what he does.
What's up, guys? Asia Sampson, Baptism Overland. Just got done cooking on the Blackstone, which is awesome. I've never done this much cooking at camp. But I am glad to have met Sunshine State Vikings. I mean, I know who they are. We follow them and watch them, but we've never got a chance to meet until this particular expo. Everyone else, Brad and Danon, we have been friends for a year now, exactly. We met at this expo last year, and we have gone through so many adventures together. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and I mean that literally. Yeah. I think we've had all three.
We have. Yep.
We've had all three, yeah. Over to you, Brad.
Hey, Brad Deru with Overland Derus. Myself, my two daughters, and my wife. We go out and we go on adventures. And man, it's been a big weekend for us. Not only are we here promoting the F.A.T and the Florida Adventure Trail and all that has to offer, but it is the first weekend last year that Zach and I had met, Asia and I had met, Dana and I had met. So it's a big 1 year anniversary for all of us here, and we're just celebrating, spreading the love for the Florida Adventure Trail, and kind of hanging out and planning some of our next adventures. And man, it's been an awesome weekend, and we'd love if you guys come over to our channel, watch our explorations and our adventures as well. And I mean, you'll see a lot of familiar faces in all those videos too, so a lot of continuity there.
So that was Asia and Brad. It's been excellent hanging out with those guys. But the guy that got us all here, Jon Birkmire, the creator of the Florida Adventure Trail, he's with Sunshine State Adventure Co. We've all thoroughly enjoyed our time getting to spend our weekend here with Jon, getting to watch the amount of people that have been so receptive to his amazing project here. He's here, we've been hanging out with him. I'd like to let him pitch his channel and show you his vehicles real quick. He's got just one of the wickedest Nissan Xteras here.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Jon, and I own Sunshine State Adventure Company. We created the first and only adventure trail here in Florida. It's about 1,200 miles long. There's over 100 campsites and points of interest along the way. All your fuel stops are marked. All of it can be purchased on our website, FloridaAdventureTrail.com. It's $20, and what that gets you is GPX files that you can download and then upload into whatever mapping software you use, whether it's Gaia, Avenza, Onyx. There's a bunch more out there, and we just want to help you self-guide yourself on some of the best trails throughout Florida. It's about an 8-day adventure, and I hope that you check it out.
And you donate.
And I donate, to the Wounded Warrior Project. $5 of every sale of that $20 file goes to the Wounded Warrior Project. So that's a little bit about us. I also have a YouTube channel called Sunshine State Adventure Company. You can check us out. We've got some videos on the internet. You mentioned my vehicles. This is my bike that I've done a bunch of mapping on. It's just a little single thumper 250. It's a 2020 GPX Moto, which is a company out of Utah. It normally, when you buy them, they have very modern looking plastics on it, but all the plastics have been taken off to make it look like a vintage, like 1980s IT Yamaha, something like that. So my Valiant steed here, and then this is my Nissan Xterra 2010 Nissan Xterra Pro 4X. It's fully Titan swapped, has all the goodies, all the belly pan skid plates. It's triple locked. This is ARB locker up front, electric locker in the back from the factory. Yeah, it's been all over the place, out west and all over Florida and all over the East Coast, and she's been pretty reliable. She's got some bumps and bruises, but I love it, and definitely will be keeping it for as long as I can.
And the last member we have here is Danon with Adventure with Danon. He has been a part of the entire Florida Adventure Trail project before all of us other YouTube creators got roped into this thing. He's a very essential member of this group here, so I'm going to pass it off to him, let him tell you who he is and what he does.
Thanks, Zach. Hey guys, my name's Danon from AdventureWithDanon.com. Well, don't go to the .com. I haven't updated. All right, you know what? I just like to adventure, and any way that I can support you, support Zach and Tracy and Jon and Brad and Asia and all you guys. That's kind of my purpose. Is like, I just love going on adventures, whether it's 2 wheels, 4 wheels, floats, preferably not sinks. Done that before once. We won't get into that. There's no coffee in there. I just want to help the industry, and I just love going camping with y'all. That's kind of who I am.
So that was Adventure with Danon. I know his description is just a little vague. One thing to note about him is he is an avid adventurer, great person to hang out with, but he has done a lot of stuff behind the scenes for the overland community that most people don't know about, and he's got some great stories to back that up. These are all of the great people that we've been hanging out with. Danon, Jon Birkmire with the Florida Adventure Trail, just absolutely phenomenal guy. Great project here that he's done. Overlandaroos, Asia with Baptism Overland. Just an excellent group, and I want to apologize if this video seems like it is kind of like all over the place, because 100% it was. This has been a very hectic weekend for everybody, but we still wanted to share our adventure with you here and show you the great time that we're having with these great people. I'm going to leave off for the video today. I'm going to wrap this thing up because for Sunday here, I want to just be able to focus on being able to talk with as many people as possible, both about the Florida Adventure Trail and apparently to be available to all of those amazing people that have, been receptive and just letting us know that they love what we're doing with the channel. 100% Tracy and I were not prepared for the volume of people that have come and said nice things about us and what we have been doing with the channel. I can say it again, just absolutely humbling. But I want to be able to put the camera down and just be able to spend my time here for the weekend. So I hope you enjoyed this small little behind the scenes look at what we've done here for the weekend. As always, thank you for watching. Do more of what you love, and we hope to see you on the next one.
To learn more about us and find out ways to help support the adventures, visit our website, sunshinestatevikings.com. And to keep up with our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Sunshine State Vikings.